Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Lydia with Raindrop Lila, and today I want to share with you guys this journal that I made. This is actually the first flip-flop journal that I made, and I watched Meredith's tutorial. I just kind of watch tutorials and then I sit down and I kind of put them together. I don't go like step by step. I just kind of take their inspiration and go from there. So I probably should go back and look and see if I did it correctly, because maybe I did a few things differently. I don't even know, but that was the inspiration. I saw Meredith use the envelopes as the base of the journal, and I actually even filmed some of my process of creating this journal. And if you guys want, I could put together a little short video so you guys can kind of see some of the steps of how this journal came together. But anyways, I finished it up and I thought, gosh, I'm just gonna share the flip through right now, and then if you guys are interested, I just got some footage of how I'm working on the journal. So if you guys like to see that, I can put that together and upload it. But anyways, I wanted to go ahead and get started on sharing this journal with you guys. And this is actually a journal topper that ties around the journal, and it's basically, make sure it's focused. So basically this is an envelope with a bunch of pieces in here that you can use. We got journaling cards. These can also be journaling cards. Now the kits, I will list below the kits that I used. I used these pretty papers with the jewel tones. They're like teal and burgundy. These papers are by Tonya with Let's Design Creative, and I also used some of her memories kit. I'll list everything below because I'm not quite remembering everything I used. I just went and I printed some different things. And this is a printable that I have in my shop called Framed Beauties. Okay, and that's what I used for the cover also. Isn't she beautiful? Okay, and then I have a little mini journal in here, and then some journaling cards, some paper to write on, some cardstock so you can make your own tag if you'd like. I even included some book page because I love the way the color looks with these printables. I love this yellowed paper. Okay, and then some scrapbook paper. And so everything kind of fits in here. So when you go to work on it, you have everything right there in its place. And then this just wraps around like this, and it keeps everything together, and I think it also looks so pretty. Okay, so this is my topper, and on the back I had this little envelope tucked in, and this has little bits and pieces too. Okay, now I'm gonna show you guys the journal. Isn't that pretty? I just love this house. I think it's so pretty. Okay, here's that side view. And then, as we know, there's like another spot in the back where it opens up. And I'm going to show you guys this way so you can kind of see how it's a zigzag basically. Okay? And this part right here, I tucked in some bits and pieces right there in the back. Okay? Okay, let's get started. Okay, so the first page, I have a little tuck spot right here. And I have some journaling cards in here, and you can write on the back. Actually, I have one more in there also. I think it goes like that. Okay, so these are the journaling cards. And this is from Indigo Notes Digital by Tonya. And then they just get tucked in here. Okay, and then I have this label, A Quiet Retreat. The label is from my Etsy shop. I'll link it below. I added a little eyelet in there, and then I tied some gold ribbon, and I just love this vintage netting. I think it's so pretty. And then this fabric piece right here, it's like a green shimmery. I think it's like a satin, I'm thinking. Satin or silk. Maybe it's silk. This is from Mary Not Martha on Etsy. It's so pretty. I just loved using it. Okay, so this is the first page. And I have a pocket right here, and I hand stitched it. And then I actually did some embroidery, all these little flowers on there. Okay, so this is a pocket, and I have this journaling card that gets tucked in here. Okay, and then I have this bit of vintage receipt. This is from Seattle. This is like from 1940s, I think. Okay, so that tucks in there. Okay, and then I have this, which opens up, and then I have like a little notepad inside, and you can just write in here. Okay, or you can collage. So this just kind of, I just wrap it up, and then I tie a bow at the top. Okay, and then this just tucks in here. I actually have another little tuck spot up there, and I have these bits and pieces. See that? Okay, and they get tucked in here. Okay, and then on this side, I have this pretty tag, which I embellished with a little bit of an applique, and then I just tied some sari ribbon around there. Let's see. And then this is actually a little tuck spot, so you can tuck something in there. Okay, I just tuck these in here. And everything can be moved around in the journal as you fill it up. Okay, so here I have another tag that I made. And I used some craft paper on the back. I love craft paper, and I think it works so well in this journal. I added this. I love the way this mustard colored fabric looks with the colors. I feel like it just kind of pops on there, and I think it looks so great. Just another journaling card, and then here's another one of those little labels. Okay, on this side I have this really pretty gold paper, and then I have another journaling card, and then another little tag, so you can use these in the journal. Okay, here I have another tag, and this time I made a little tuck spot. I just kind of tore the edge of a paper into like a little corner of it, and I just glued it down. Okay, so that's my little pocket, and I have this little note paper in there for journaling. Okay, here I have some bits and pieces. Again, this really pretty fabric right there. This is from Mary Not Martha, and then these are just from my stash. And then I have some lined paper, and this, basically the way I would use it, the way I like to use these, is to just kind of glue them down on a page, let's see, or even on a tag. And so you have lined paper to journal on, and then you can decorate around it. Okay, so here I have a photo, and I distressed it a little bit with ink. And then I actually layered it with book page, some bits of fabric, some craft paper, and then again that pretty fabric from Mary Not Martha. And then I decided to again embroider these little flowers or little roses on there, and I love the way that looks. Isn't that pretty? And then underneath, I layered a part of a flower, and then I have that netting on here too, and I just love all the layering. Okay, this one I was gonna glue down, but then I decided not to. Okay, and so this little girl, how cute is she? I again distressed the photo, and then I added some handmade paper by Heather with Rose Hill Paper Cottage. And then I have a little bit of, this is like a paper ribbon, I think it's called. It's like a paper ribbon sticker. And this is, I've had this for a while. It's from K & Company, I think. I have a bit of sari. I just stapled this on there and then I tied it into this little knot and it's so cute. Okay, here I glued it down to some script paper, and then I also included these pieces so you can use them for your journal. I didn't glue this down, so you can just move this around if you want. You can glue it down or put it anywhere else, but I actually used a lot of paper clips throughout the journal so that you can move your pieces around kind of how you would like them. Okay, so here I made this tag. Isn't this cute? I just love these black and white pictures and the sepia pictures. They're from Tonya's kits. I think it's the Memories kit that the black and white pictures are from. So how cute is this? I love this. Okay, writing space on the back. I have a bit of trim at the top. I did a little bit of, I added some more of that silk. Okay, and then this just tucks there. Here I have this is some kind of handmade paper. I just think it's so pretty. It was actually a gift bag and I'm using it. Actually bought it to use for junk journaling, but how pretty is that? I love the feel of it. I added some trim at the top and made this little pocket there. And then this is just a piece of vintage invoice, and then it just tucks in here. Okay, then this opens up like this, and then you have this pretty ledger on there. Then I have another one here. I just love the contrast. Okay, this is a vintage invoice from 1976. And here are some more photos from Tonya, and how cool are they? I think they're great. I just love that time. Isn't she beautiful? I just love this photo. Look at her coat. Okay, so here I just did a bit of layering and I made a little tuck spot with her, but I added some gold ribbon. I have again that silk, and I sewed embroidered these two hearts on there, and then I have some more pretty trim right there. I just love that photo. I think it's so great. Okay, so this would be the last page in the journal, right? But when you turn it over, that's where the next part begins, or the back end of it. So I added this fabric here, and I decided to hand sew these stitches, and I just love the way this looks. Okay, and then I included this in here, and again, you can take it and move it around, or you can just leave it in there. I think it looks so pretty with all these colors. Okay, and then here I did a little bit of collaging. I think this is from the Memories kit. I love this page. I use it a lot. Okay, and then here's another layout. And this opens up, and again, I have another faux Polaroid with the roses. I think it's so pretty. And then another bit of paper that I printed. Again, you can use it for collaging or use it in the journal. And then I have this little piece, and I just glued the bottom so that the top can be a little tuck. You can tuck something right there, okay? And then here I have another picture. I just loved using all these pictures. Isn't that just sweet? I love that so much. I layered it with some handmade paper from Heather with Rose Hill Paper Cottage. I did a little bit of stitching there. I just love that. It's so cute. Okay, now this is another vintage piece of paper. I have a kit called Rich Documents, Antique Documents. This is another kit. I actually had this kit for a while, but I just released it like a week ago because I thought, wow, this works so great with this collection. So I decided to release it and use it in my journal. Okay, here's another photo, and again, I did some distressing on there. I used some ink and I kind of bent up some of the edges. And this is actually a tuck spot, okay? Isn't that pretty? That's such a beautiful photo. I just love these so much. Okay, this is a little tuck spot. This right here is a tuck spot, and we have a few more pieces you can use in the journal. Okay, this actually opens up, and this is the back of the regular journal. See how that, I don't know if that makes sense. And then this right here opens, and then I have these journaling cards, and they just tuck in here. Okay, so this is the journal. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. If you guys enjoyed my video, please hit the like button, and if you'd like to see more, please subscribe and hit the bell button. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.